guys, welcome back to Jaybird Resin Art. My name is Tara, and today I got in two new molds that I want to show you, and we're going to be doing one of them today. So they are from Into Resin, and this one is the little frog. Well, it's not a little frog, it's a big frog. And this one is the one with the crown on top. And you know, it was crazy because I ordered these and within like 2 days they already had shipped them out. So that was pretty cool. That like never happens. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell, but from what I remember, he just has a crown at the bottom and maybe something around his neck. It is a shiny mold and it's pretty big actually. Let me get a measuring tape. So it's, oh, I better put something underneath my mold or on my mat. Okay, so it stands at about 10 centimeters tall, or about a little less than 4 inches. And then it is 11 centimeters wide, or yeah, probably 4 inches wide. Nope. Well, about 4.5. So pretty big mold. So I'm excited to do that. This is the one we're going to do today. So the second one is a little picture frame. Well, not little. It's kind of big too. But it's the, let's see, the water ripple picture frame. Sorry about all the crinkling. Trying to get it out. Let me cut it again. Goodness. Okay, there you go. Alright, so this is very, very shiny. It's very pretty. So it's got like the water ripple all the way around. So this is going to be cool. And it's from like the size of the actual picture frame is 16 centimeters long and 12 centimeters wide. The inside where the picture would be is 11 by, let's see, 8, or 6.25 inches, and well, almost 5. So yeah, but we're not going to do that one today. So I'm going to put that one back in its bag real quick so it doesn't get dust and dirt in it. And for the frog, I know it's kind of supposed to be like a king or whatever from what they had it done in the pictures, but I'm gonna do it as a frog queen. Oh, frog queen today. So maybe we'll do a boy one next time. But I'll show you what I'm doing first. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to use the Heaven's Dust by Glitz and Glitter. I'm going to do this in like the crown. And then for the body, I'm going to mix the Aurora. It's the Saya Aurora. W Aurora is what it's called. And it's like a pink and green like interference, I guess. And the GR metallic alcohol inks. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me mix up some resin and then we'll be right back. Alright, well, I've mixed up about 20 mils of the Tea Expert Fast Cure. Because I'm just going to do the crown right now. And I want to hurry up and get that done so that we can move on to do the rest of it. So, I just put that glitter in this little jar. It comes in a bag, but I find it easier to mess with it. Or to get it out without being so messy in a jar. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this here. I have plenty of it, so we don't have a bunch of clear. But I also don't want to use too much and waste it. Okay, so we'll see what this looks like first. Oh, that's pretty. Very, very pretty. I don't know if I should put glue in this or if it would sink or not. I really don't know. But I do see that there is still some clear coming through. I'm going to add a little bit more. Of course, this is going to be way too much for the crown, but I just thought it'd be easier to mix up 20 rather than trying to get, 5 or 10 mils of resin mixed up. Kind of hard to see with that holographic, but I think I'm going to leave it like that. I don't need to go overboard or anything. Let's see, should I, and I got this in a paper cup. I don't know if it would work very well in the vacuum chamber considering it's paper. Maybe it won't matter too much. I don't know. Let's see, should I put glue in it or not? It's extra fine. It might be okay. We don't have much to fill in there anyway. So maybe I'll just take my chances. The only problem I see with this is it's probably going to fly all around the mold. I don't know how on earth I'm going to get this cleanly into that crown down there. So let me try to get, I'm going to pinch my cup here. And you know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll try to put the resin, or the mold, in the vacuum chamber afterwards, so we don't get bubbles. Ooh, in his crown, her crown. Just pour it real slow. Let's see. I'm gonna try to squeeze it around. I did make a mess already. You know what? I got this long knitting needle that will reach down to the bottom of there. Maybe I just try to make sure it's all the way down there in those little points of the crown like that. Maybe we won't have to worry about bubbles if I do it that way. Okay. Seems to be doing the job, hopefully. Oh, knock my resin over. So I can get down in there good, like that. Oh, no. Ah, I had it clean in there too, and it I go and mess it up. Now it done went everywhere. Well, somewhat clean. Now it's a big mess. Okay, we'll have to clean that up. I don't have anything very long. Get down in there. Let's try this little Q-tip here. Sort of working. I guess if nothing else, she's going to be sparkly all over. Yeah, that glitter's not going to come off. I'm going to have... You know what? I'm going to have to put some like alcohol in a little spray bottle and get my Q-tip wet with it. Not too wet. Well, I should have just let it cure like that and then came back. Yeah, it's getting everywhere. Now I'm going to have to go and get some tape. That's what I'll do. I'll maybe put some tape on the end of like a stick or something to get down there at the bottom and get that glitter off. Because the glitter's wanting to stick. I can get the resin off, but not the glitter. It's just smearing. Okay, so it does need a little bit more down in there anyway. Let's go ahead and... Oh! Well, it was doing so good the first time. I seen Sheila do this before. She used the 1 hour promise resin, and it's a little more fluid, so maybe that had something to do with it, because she seemed like she had a easier time getting it down in there without flying everywhere. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. That... Oh, I might have to rethink this, because now she's a mess. There's got to be a way that you can do that. I should have used a pipette. Oh man, didn't even think about that. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Dang it. Okay. How am I? Well. Okay. Well. How can I get that out of there? I got resin everywhere now again. I'm going to end up having a painter with glitter. Because it's going to be everywhere anyway. Okay, well, let's just go with that for now. So with the extra and resin, maybe we'll do this water ripple butterfly. And then I'll, just so it's, we don't have the resin sitting in here. And then I'll go back and get some tape and try to get some of that out of there. I need to try to put this in the vacuum chamber. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And this seemed to do alright in the vacuum chamber, even though it's a paper cup. Also, while it was in the vacuum chamber, I wrapped some tape around this knitting needle and folded it over like that and stuck it down in the mold and kind of got all that glitter out. Now, I don't know that I got it all out, but I got what I can see clearly out. So, that worked. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll pour this in here. It is getting warm. So I need to hurry up and get it in here. I will stop there and get in my little wings, the tips of the wings. So hopefully I can get the bubbles out of there. Because there's always a bubble in the tip of that if you don't try to get it out. These little crochet tools are really coming in handy. Slow down. Okay. This glitter is beautiful. Can't wait to see what it looks like when I get it out. Well, okay. I think that is good. Yeah. Could use a tiny bit more, I guess. But anyway, so I want to put, should I turn the heat mat on? I don't want to thin my resin out too much right now and then have that glitter fall to the top of the crown. So I'll probably wait about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes before I turn it on. And then I'll turn it on, get the crown cured up at least enough to not mix in with the next layer. And then we'll get the frog poured. So we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. I didn't actually turn the heat mat on, but it's been like an hour and a half or so, and I think it should be good to do the next layer. So I have mixed up 5 ounces of the Tea Expert Pure Glossy. This one seems to cure a little faster, and this is the top of this frog seems pretty chunky, and I didn't want to pick a resin that may flash cure. So I'm going to add some of the Saya W Aurora and then the GR metallic alcohol ink in the metallic pink. This is a really beautiful interference too, and I'll always have everything linked, you know, if I can find it or if I'm able to link it. I always keep everything linked in the description in case you want to get some. So actually, let's start off small first. See, it's like a green Green and pink shift to it. And you don't really need very much of this stuff. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so yeah, that is plenty. I'm just going to mix it up really good so we don't have any powdery chunks. Okay. And these metallic alcohols are really pretty too. I like these ones because they have like a lot of different colors in them. I have the Let's Resin ones, but most of them are like your metallic, like golds, coppers, and that kind of thing. And the GR has like colored ones in it too. So look at that. Isn't that pretty? That alcohol ink just adds a little something to it, you know. I think I'm just going to leave it right like that too. That is really pretty. Hey, that kind of matches the mold too. The mold actually has some, looks like some kind of interference powder in it too. It's got a shimmer to it. So that's cool. Okay, so I'm probably gonna split this in two and then put it in the vacuum chamber. Get all those bubbles out, and then we'll be back. All right, so it's out of the vacuum chamber. Look how pretty that is. I love that. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pour this in. Oh, and by the way, I seen this morning that we are only 7 subscribers away till we hit 200. So that's exciting. So at that point, we can do another giveaway. So if you haven't already subscribed, I would really love it if you did. Uh-oh, am I going to make it? Oh, yeah, okay. That was really, actually, that's pretty close. So yeah, we can do another giveaway real soon. We just need 7 more. So that's really exciting. Got to 200 pretty quickly. Seems like we just did the 100 subscriber giveaway. So yeah, okay, look, that's good. And I only got a little bit left, so that hit that right on the nose. Yeah, and a perfect little dome too. Barely anything left. Barely have anything to scrape out. Let's see. I bet you I could get couple little turtles maybe. Or 1 probably. Maybe 2. I don't know. Let's see. Well, got some old resin in there, looks like. Uh, well, actually, I might be able to get 2. Oh, okay. My mold's in the way. Sorry if you can't see. Okay, well, I might get more than I thought. I don't want to. Trying to do it where you can still see, but I'm gonna knock it over. I seen where Into Resin has their own little mold just like this. This little bitty turtle mold. And then they also have one that is bigger than this one. Looks like maybe pendant, something like, I don't know. It's a little bit bigger than this one. Maybe like the size of the other water ripple turtle, maybe. And then they also have one there's like a jar mold. So that's pretty cool. I might try to eventually get that, but that's going to be a little bit before I can make any more orders from them. I have a couple coming that I ordered a long time ago that finally was shipped out a couple days ago. I kind of forgotten about it because it'd been so long. It's like over a month ago. And they finally shipped them out. I guess it was a popular mold that, or a couple of molds that maybe was on back order. Okay, so I got that mold entirely filled, and then maybe some scrapings left, and so I guess that will be it, and we'll be back on demold. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Alright, we're back, and I did scrape what was left into these two little paw prints and a few of these butterflies. So let's go ahead and get these little bitty ones out. And those are cute. Stick those in there. Those are all the same. So this is a really cute little mold. Okay. And the little paw prints. These are I got this mold from Hobby Lobby. It's super cute. Super cute. So okay. And then the little turtles. Those are adorable. I love these little things. Got this mold off Temu for like $1 or something, and I was gonna get a new one off Amazon the other day, just so I have another one for when this one gets dull, because I love it so much. And it was like $7, and the other day I seen one for $10 for this little bitty thing. But yeah, I think it went back down to 7 from 10. I don't know why it keeps going up and down like that, but anyway. Alright, now let's get the butterfly out. Well, this is a little Into Resin mold. Oh, and that is gorgeous. I didn't get any bubbles in the wings, so that's good. That is really pretty. And that's the, what's it called? Heaven's Dust glitter. So that is really pretty. Very, very pretty. Alright, now let's try to get this frog out. This is a really big mold. Hopefully I can get it out. Oh, it's not too bad. I don't want to break his toes off trying to get him out that way. It's a really thick, chunky mold. Let's move that. I'm moving my table. Wow. This is going to be hard to get out. Ow! Alright, well, I'm going to break out the silicone oil. In the front or the back. And a little bit in the front. I'll try to squeeze that around there. Some of these molds are really hard to do if you have weak hands. Oh, goodness. Wow. Oh, sorry. Bumped you. His little toes are kind of sharp, but I don't want to. Okay, I think I'm getting it now. Trying to get up underneath of his legs and pull him. Okay. Oh, I hope I didn't break his little crown off. Okay. Okay. Everything looks like it came out good, so. Alrighty. Oh, that is adorable. Oh, I love it. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at that. I got a couple little pieces of glitter still, but I did a pretty good job for how much I got all over in the beginning. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, that is so pretty. I love it. That is too cute. Aww. She's sweet. Huh. I love it. What do you think? Just a couple little pieces of glitter, but it's, not too bad. It was kind of hard to clean all that out. It could have been a lot worse. But, oh, I love her. She's too stinking cute. Alright, so she's got some eyes we can color in. She's got something around her neck that maybe we can highlight. I don't know. It's, I guess, maybe some sort of a necklace or scarf or something type deal that we can do something with. Should have got my markers out. Okay. Let's see here. I got, those are the oil-based ones, and then we have acrylic ones that I got. These are pretty good. I got these off Amazon. It's called Tone Fu Shop. They got the automatic ink and lots of different colors. I think I want to use these once. I can't remember how good a coverage they had on resin, but we can try those. I also have the little long nibbed ones that I got the other day. I might try, hold on. See, these are eyes. Probably will do white, and then maybe put a black in the middle. I don't know. These are the only oil-based markers I have for like eyes, and they do the best because they have better coverage and stuff, but they aren't really the greatest. They kind of spill out too much ink, a lot. So I'm going to try it. But if not, I might try this one. You know what? Let's just try this one first. Because I already know that I have problems with that one. Oh, wait a minute. That's an eyelid up there. Okay. Yeah, that's an eyelid, partially. Well, am I supposed to? I don't think you're supposed to. No, it's supposed to be just like a permanent marker. But it's not working very well. Is it dried out or something in the world? Is there something? You don't say nothing about having to prime it. I don't think you can prime it. Well, if these don't work, I'll be sending this back because it looks like the ink is dried out. It did come with two. Let me try this other white one and see if it's doing the same thing. I don't know why I got my gloves on still. Let me take these off real quick. If I can get this bag open a little easier. Sorry about the paper sound of the bag. Let's try this one. Oh, you can't really see that either. I don't know. Is it just don't work? Or, yeah, they seem like they're dried out. I'm going to have to return these. They're not even working. That's weird. The black one works. Let's see if the black color's on it. Okay, so the black one works. The white one's just not working. Neither one of them. And I really wanted it for the white ones. The white and the black. So that stinks. Oh, it won't come off. Oh no. Okay. Well, that's not coming off very good, but alright, so we're going to try this one. It's got a big nib and a little one. Okay. It's doing okay so far. And a lot of times too much ink will come out. The only thing I don't like about these ones is they take a lot of dry. Or you can touch them or go over them with a different color. Oh. Oh, and I just looked again, and we are at 196 subscribers. So thank you so much for the new subscribers. We're that much closer to, oh, see, it's bleeding, to doing another giveaway. And I am trying to figure out what to do for this giveaway because I do know that there are some people, let me do that one. Some people, as you know, my subscribers, that don't do resin. Because last time I did that giveaway of a handmade mold where I made that little hippo that Miss Wanda won and that bow. And I was going to give away either the bow or maybe a different mold. But with some subscribers not actually doing resin right now, they probably wouldn't want a mold, right? So I was thinking that I could offer the mold, of course, to people that may want it. or give one of my creations that I've done on the channel away. So I just wanted to put that out there for you all to kind of decide and think about. Like, I have most of the stuff that I've done, I do just because I like them, but I have so much stuff that I've made over the last year and a half. A lot of it all my family have gotten, but a lot of it just sits here. So I have well, I was thinking, a lot of people really liked that shaker coaster. Oh wow, see, that went everywhere. That shaker coaster that I made with like the mermaid. So I could give that away. I'll show you. In case you didn't see the video, it's this little thing, the little shaker that I made. So that is maybe something that we could give away, or maybe that apple mold that I did with like the fruit and stuff. A lot of people like that one. Or that little basket that I did yesterday, or the bowl, whatever, with the crochet around it. So yeah, just let me know what y'all would want to do. Okay, it did kind of, where's all that coming from? Okay, how did that get there? Oh, okay. Well, let me let me get some alcohol, and I'm going to clean up the couple little spots around the eye with this little micro brush, because it did kind of smear a little bit. Or even the frog that I'm making. She's super cute. So yeah, just let me know what you would like to do. Or, I mean, we could just actually do the drawing, and then whenever you contact me after your name is drawn, or however I do it, I might try to do that little wheel thing that Miss Tammy does over on Epoxy Me That, if I can figure out how she did that or where she got the app. And then you can just kind of tell me what you want. I'll grab a few things to show you on the giveaway video, and you can just tell me which one you would want if you are the winner. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry for now. Clean this up so I don't sit my frog down inside of it and get it all over her. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, and then after that dries, okay, shall we do the mouth in black? I'm afraid that if I put that in there and I don't like it, it won't come off very well. Okay, let's find something to do around her little scarf thing. See what color would look good. Should we do it? See, she's pink and green. Her crown white and sparkly. think it's supposed to be a scarf. Is it a scarf or a necklace? I guess it could be either one since, you know, it's your own creation. But, I don't know. Guess we could just try a couple things out. You know, purple is like the color of royalty. So maybe we try purple. Got a couple different purples. Ooh. Let's kind of prime that on a piece of paper. What in the world? That looks funny. That's darker than it looks on the thing. Let's try that. Hmm. I don't know. I think that might be a little darker than I really want. Kind of not the right shade of purple, is it? You know what? I think what would be even better is if I had a metallic purple. So it would be like shiny, you know? So let's look for a metallic one real quick. Okay, here's a purple metallic one. Let's try that. I think that's better. Of course, this will come off if you don't like it. A little bit of alcohol. Also, I want to say that I did have a subscriber ask to for me to put an Amazon wish list, which so yeah, I did do that, or I got one made up and put a few things on it. For some reason with Amazon, like when I go to like search for stuff, they kind of a lot of times show me stuff I've either already had, or they just show me the same stuff over and over again. I never, like, whenever I see people on YouTube getting this stuff off Amazon, I'm like, how come I've never seen that, you know? So, but I did find some stuff on there, but I did also leave it open. There was an option for people to, like, add stuff. So, I don't like how that's going on. So, like, if there is something that you would like to see me do, and this is in no way saying like pressuring anybody whatsoever to send me anything. This is just because somebody asked. But if there is something that you think is cool you would like to see me do, then you can just add it on there. I guess that's how it works. I don't know. I'm not really positive on how the Amazon wishlist stuff works because I've never done it. But it did say that I could make it to where people could add stuff to the list. So I selected that option, and yeah, so it'll be in there. Like I put it at the in my description box. I have all the stuff that I use on the project that I'm doing today, and then all the stuff that I use on like a daily basis in there. And then at the bottom, I've had my email address to where, like, if you wanted to contact me for some reason outside of the comment section, it's there. And then also, like, my address. I don't know, I've seen a lot of people, YouTubers, do that, so I did that. And then the Amazon wish list will be there. So if you so choose to utilize that, you don't have to by any means have to. I just did it because I was asked to do it. So yeah, okay. I'm not finding a good purple that I like. It's not really going on very well. Maybe I got crappy metallic pins. I don't know. So it's like they go on good at first, and then they have like this, it's like all silver or something. This one looks okay. I'm taking forever to do this. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't really like the way that's looking. Okay, I'm not even going to worry about the markers right now because they're not going on that well. And I'm not really finding one that I like. Maybe it should just be gold or silver chrome. But my chrome markers are not very good. They're pretty much like, eh. Okay, we could always just do like some, what you call it, rhinestones or something around it somehow. Just cover it in rhinestones. I might just go with that because these markers clearly aren't doing the job. I want her to be pretty and not look like gaudy. You know what I'm saying? Like tacky. So, yeah. Did you see some that bubbles underneath the neck? Maybe a couple, yeah. Okay, so let me get some, what you call it, rhinestones instead, because these are not looking great. I'm not feeling them. Okay, let's see, we got, okay, got this set. But you'd have to, I don't know, hold on, let me think. Alright, so I finished it, and I'm not great with eyes, but I did the best that I could. So here she is. I just put, these are like little nail charm things that I got off Temu, and it kind of has like a little dangly bit now. It's like a little diamond there, and there's a pearl in the middle. I just thought it was kind of queen necklace type, and I just put some rhinestones around it because I couldn't really find a marker that I liked to color in to make it look like more of a, I don't know if it's supposed to be a scarf or what, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty cute though. What do you think? Yeah, so yeah. All right, and so then of course we got the little butterfly. We've seen that. So that's the video for today. So let me know what you think, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would ask you to do that. I would really love it if you did, and then we can get to that next giveaway. We need, I believe, like 4 more people, so we're almost there. And let's see what else. Anything else? Oh yeah, well, the so the Amazon wish list is in there if you want to. No pressure whatsoever. Like I said, my email address and all that is also in the description, and then I will link as much of this stuff as I can in there as well. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.